What's going on today, Internet? Selfish here with Retrospect. As a creator, I'm always looking for different ways I can reach my audience, so they're able to view my content on the go. And as a reviewer of many a handheld, I've always been looking for the solution to be able to just bring that to that handheld that I've been reviewing. If you've been around for a while, you know how much I love the TrimUI Smart Pro. If you're new here, I've got all kinds of videos about modifying these down in my thingamabob. But in the meantime, let's take a look today and see how we can get TubeExplorer on here to watch YouTube on your TrimUI Smart Pro. Let's take a look. Alright, so the install process is pretty easy, so I'm going to put a link down in my thingamabob for you to go to. Just go to that link and then click down here at the bottom. Also put your memory card into your computer. Now I know everybody's going to say you can't do it because it's a Linux memory card. And those don't seem to work here, but that's not actually the case. I don't know why everybody freaks out about that, but I'm going to show you kind of how to fix that problem. You are just going to tell it to repair your memory card. It'll go through the repair process, and then it'll work. And so what we're going to do, we're going to open our apps folder here. And once we're in our apps folder, I'm going to just go make sure that the download's complete. And it is. So that apps folder is on our memory card. I just went and copied the name of this folder they told you and the directions that you needed to have. So copy that. Create a new folder within your apps folder. And just paste that name right in there. Open it up, and then we're going to just take that file, that zip file, transfer it over to that folder. And then we're going to right click on it, show more options, go to 7-zip, and then expand right there inside the folder. And that'll put all the files in the folder that you need. Then you're just going to delete that zip file. You don't need that on there, just taking up extra space. Scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see a file that says YouTube API. You're going to want to change that API key to one of your own. If you don't have one yet, I'm going to show you exactly how to create an API key. You're on YouTube right now, so that means you do have a Google account, as long as you are logged in. So you are able to do this. It doesn't cost anything, and it's really easy peasy. So just follow here. I'm just going to console.cloud.google.com, and then you just go on here, and you need to accept terms and conditions. And you just need to make a project. Once you have that project set up, just name it. So I'm naming mine TSP TubeX. Then once you have that, you're going to go down to the APIs, and you're going to go to library. Now, we don't have any keys yet, but we're going to scroll down here where it says API v3 or whatever it is, v3. And then we're going to enable it. Now, I went back and had to secure mine afterwards because I realized that this is just an open API key. So you do want to secure it when you're done. But you're going to open it up. You're going to go in here, and you're creating an API key now. Once you have that number, just hit copy. Go back over, and there's their API key. Just put yours over the top of it. Hit save. Now it's on there. So now you're going to use your own YouTube account, which is good because you should, in theory, get your own subscriptions to pop up on the homepage. Now we're just going to take it out of there, and then we are going to throw it back into our handheld. And then I'll show you exactly what to do once you get there. Now that you have it all installed and your handheld powered back on, we're just going to go over here to the apps folder because that's where we did install this. And also make sure you are on the internet. This is very internet specific. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's kind of a pain in the butt. But we'll go into TubeExplorer here. It's going to be right underneath that apps page, and we're going to see it pop up. Now, what I say by very internet specific, it's very picky about what internet it can connect to. So in my house, my router has 4 different connections. It only works on one of them. It's really weird. It doesn't work all that well. So IPTV, if you use that at all, seems to work all the time. But as far as YouTube works, not so much. Now, YouTube, you can only watch videos that are actually designed to be played off of YouTube. So like for me on retrospect.gg, I repost videos, so my videos become available to be able to be viewed outside of YouTube. But if they're private or anything like that, not publicly shared, those videos will not be able to be viewed through TubeExplorer. IPTV, again, tends to work with any channel that you choose, and it's pretty easy. Now, you can use your arrow keys to get around, or you can use your joystick as a mouse. I'm kind of hit or miss on which works better. But if you're going to look at IPTV, for instance, go in here, you hit Get Channels, and it will put them in alphabetical order. So if this is something that you are into, which I know a lot of my viewers are, this would give you the ability to go through, you know, again, in alphabetical order, so it might take you a little bit to get to the channel you're looking for, especially if it's in the upper letters, but this will get you into that. You can go back over your main page here. You can literally just type in the name of a video you're looking for or a creator that you're looking for. So that part, it's really cool. And it doesn't, I don't think it's going to, even though it shows me online, right? So I'm online. I don't know what any of these videos are. I don't know why these pop up with my API key. They tend to pop up these same types of creators, which should, you would think, be my main page, but none of these come up on my YouTube, and I don't subscribe to any of these channels. So it's really weird, but that's okay, because like you can see here on this, I just searched for retrospect, and here's my TrimUI Smart Pro CrossMix video. Also, if you're not running CrossMix and you got a TrimUI Smart Pro, I don't know what you're waiting for. I tried them all. I was a really big fan of Tomato when it first came out, but development kind of got a little slowed down in comparison to CrossMix. CrossMix is just more robust. And yes, I understand they're not technically custom firmware. They are an overlay, but they also do increase some capabilities, like updated versions of PPSSPP for PlayStation and things like that. They do have some better standalone emulators, and it just looks so much nicer. Now, not to say that the TrimUI Smart Pro doesn't look okay coming out, it just doesn't feel right, and it feels so much better in here. But again, so now it doesn't want to get on my internet or doesn't want to be able to play a video. So I'm not saying this is the best solution, but as a creator, this gives me another opportunity to get videos to you. And it is kind of a cool thing when it does want to work. It tends to work off my phone most of the time as an internet connection. So if you got a lot of bus rides and stuff, you can actually maybe possibly take advantage of that as well, or train, or car, or maybe on your bicycle. I don't want to just single out buses. I know that's going to blow up in my comments section. So if you have some time on your hands and you want to watch YouTube videos, this is an option. It's, again, not the best option today, or it is the best option today to be able to watch it on here. And I'm really hoping that we see some more active development on this, because it has been a little bit since we did see the last update. So hopefully if more people use it, maybe we'll get some more active development. And let me know down in the comment section, if you do this, how well it works for you. Like I said, I'm pretty hit or miss depending on which internet I'm connected to, so it can make a big difference in my experience depending on what I'm connected to. The first time I ever used it, I was connected to my phone. Everything worked flawlessly, and I was like, I'm going to make a video about this. Got everything ready to make this video. Now it doesn't want to connect. So that is just kind of luck of the draw. And sometimes they'll tell you you're not connected to the internet when you think you are, because it shows you that you are. It's really weird like that, but it is a solution to a problem that we maybe didn't know that we had, but I think it's pretty neat. On top of reading my comics on a handheld, be able to watch some YouTube when it does want to work. Also, I don't believe that CrossMix would be needed on the TrimUI Smart Pro, because this is just running straight out of your application folder. Those are all my thoughts on this, my little review of it, I guess. I think it's got a long ways to go, but I think it's a good thing to get started. If you want to try it out, maybe that gives you an opportunity to watch it to see if there's any updates and things like that, and let me know what you think. That's all I got for you today. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more like this. Obviously, become part of the channel, and then share this video with your friends, because sharing is caring. And we care about each other here. It also helps grow the channel, and that makes it so I can make more videos for you. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!